Okay, this formula right here, you are going to use if you have regular polygons only. What is a regular polygon? What's regular mean, though? We learned this before spring break. All sides are the same. And actually, not only sides, but and angles. So whenever we're doing this, this only works if all sides are the same. What shape? A square. Does this work for a square? Yes. Do you see a square on this paper? No, but does it work for a square? Yeah. Same thing. This works for an equilateral triangle. All right. And it also works for pentagons, hexagons, octagons, nonagons, as long as all the sides are the same. The formula is A, what does A stand for? Area, equals 1/2 little a P. Now, what does P stand for? Anybody want to guess? What does P stand for? Read the definition. Perimeter. I didn't hear it. Perimeter, add all the sides. Literally. Perimeter, add all the sides. And what do we know about all our sides for all of these shapes? They're going to be the same thing. The little a is something you have never heard of in your life. Ever. I don't think. It stands for apothum. Everybody say apothum. It sounds like you have a lisp and are trying to say opossum. It's apothum. All right. Some teachers say apothum. I say apothum. But an apothum, y'all look, it's a segment, boys. It's a segment from the center to the midpoint of a side. So for a square, okay, so I'm so glad you said that. A radius would be from the center to the vertex, to the corner. An apothum is to the from the center to the side. Those are not the same thing.
Oh yeah, because it wouldn't the diagonal be longer.
Correct. So let's talk about that real quick. So if you have a square, what do we know if I do a square? This is the apothum. What is this degree right here?
30.
No. It's 45 because it's a square. What's this one? 90. Do we agree that if this is A, what's this down here?
90.
It's a 45, 45, 90 triangle.
60?
They're the same. I heard somebody say it.
Jason.
They're the same. Do we agree with that? Yes. What would the diagonal be if it's a 45, 45, 90 triangle? It is your C, but does anybody remember? A square root of 2. Y'all remember if this was 5 and this was 5, 5 square roots of 2? This is 6 and this is 6, this is 6 square roots of 2. That works for 45, 45, 90. So are these two the same thing? No. So different. All right, but we're not even going to do anything that complicated. All I need you to know is this is your A. Jordan, I need you to chill out, please. So let's look at example 1. How do I find the area of this regular polygon? I have to find the perimeter. Well, how do I find the perimeter? How many sides are there? There are 5 sides. What shape is this? Pentagon. This is just me reminding you. You don't need to know that. But, so how do I find the perimeter? 16 times 5, which is 80. Cool. I know the perimeter. What else do I know? The apothum is, so now can I just write my formula? 1/2 little AP. 1/2, we said little a was 11. What'd you say? Okay. And then what do I need to do? Just put it in the calculator. What is 1/2 11 times 80? Perfect. It is 440 feet squared. You do number 2. Go. The apothem is always going to be from the center to a side. To the midpoint of it. Do y'all agree this has 6 sides? Mm-hmm. What's 11 times 6? And now we just plug into our formula. A equals 1/2 little AP. What's my little a? Not, bless you. What's my perimeter? What do you think people do to mess this up? They forget the half. That's a big thing they forget. What else do they do?
Just not.
No. They would put 11 in the equation. Are we supposed to be putting 11? No. They just put this 11 right here instead of finding the perimeter right here. So be careful. Remember, you have to do an extra step. So my answer was 313.5 meters squared. Because apothem has a 90. It is the perpendicular bisector to the side. So no, because a radius would be from here to the side, right? It would be the diagonal. It wouldn't be at the 90 degree, correct. Yeah, like K level, what they do is they do not give them the apothem, and they give you a side, and in K level, they make you do SOHCAHTOA to figure out the apothem. Yep. Or they make you do 30, 60, 90, or 45, 90 rules. Yep. Yep. All right, next one. It says, if the area is 696 inches squared. Hey, do y'all see how this says inches and that says meters? Can you just cross out the meters? They shouldn't be different. Focus. If the area is 696, how do I find the perimeter? So let's do this. Perfect. 1/2 AP. Write this with me, please. My area is 696. What else do I know? My apothem is 14.5. How do I find the perimeter? Marley said divide. Divide what? Nope. What do I divide by? 1/2 and 14.5. Or you could divide by 7.25. You don't know what I did? Or you don't know what the answer is? Oh. Do you need me to explain that? Right here? I'm just plugging into the formula. My apothem is 14.5. Plug that in. 1/2. How do I get P by itself? They're multiplying. What's the opposite of multiplication? Division. So now I'm just going to divide 696. You could have multiplied 14.5 times 1/2 before you did this. I just did. So what's my perimeter? 96. Yes. We're doing it backwards. So the perimeter is 96 inches. I'm done. But what if it had asked for one side? Divide it by how many sides once you know the perimeter. All right, I want you to do example 4. I'm going to give you 1 minute. Be careful. 7.5 does not go in the equation. Last one. You do number 4. No, 7.5 should not be in your equation. My area is 375. I'm looking for the apothem. So I want to leave little a in there. Do I have the perimeter? I know one side is 7.5. How do I find the perimeter?
Times
How many sides are there? 2, 3, 4, 5. 7.5 times 5. What did y'all get? 37.5 is my perimeter. And now what do I need to do to get the apothem? Divide by 37.5 and 1/2. And when I do that in the calculator, what is 375 divided by 1/2, 37.5? I get 20. The apothem is 20 inches. All right, we are done teaching for the week. I am done teaching for the week. Hold on, I need you to add this to your notebook. Yep. Everybody got that down? You are gluing on page 66 and 67. Glue this on page 67. All right, and then you have the rest of the period to do the assignment.